Oh yeah! Welcome to the show, Thumbder and Lightning. I am the host of this show, Thunderstorm, an 8-time world champion. I recently retired from competing, so now I devote all my attention to coaching. If you are an Ezra Bright fan, perhaps you've never seen my show. So here's how it works. I walk you through some of the basics of thumb wrestling, a couple of tips, tricks, that'll help you climb the world rankings. Then at the end of the show, we have a real match as one of my students takes on a random opponent, putting my practice and strategies to the test, hopefully inspiring some of you to continue your journey in thumb wrestling. Before we get to any techniques though, we've got a lot of new viewers, which means we have a lot of people watching who don't know their wrestling name yet. And you can't wrestle without a wrestling name. So that's where we will start today. Okay, boys and girls, half of thumb wrestling is all about presentation and intimidation. That's why, when I wrestled, I didn't go by Doug. I mean, who'd be afraid of a Doug instead? I went by Thunderstorm. So strong I could win using my pinky. So smooth I could win with my right or left thumb. And you need a name like mine, one that strikes fear into your opponent and lets them know they are about to face a formidable foe. So, on the screen, I'm gonna put 50 name ideas to help you get started. You may like one, you may combine a couple. You may even create a name not on this list. So what I'm gonna do is give you 60 seconds to see what you come up with. Oh, and when you think you got it, scream it once real loud and see if it gives you chills. Or use it in a sentence. You'll never beat your name. If you get the chills, you've got yourself a great thumb wrestling name. See you in 60 seconds. All right, time is up. Let me hear you say your name. Say it real loud on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Scream it! Wow, those are great. With a thumb wrestling name like that, you are well on your way to becoming a great thumb wrestler. Of course, to become a decorated thumb wrestler like myself, 8-time, you need more than a name. You need a decorated thumb. Oh yeah, time to make our wrestler. On to step 2. Okay, Ezra Bright fans, if you look in envelope number 8, you'll find a couple of things to help with this process. 1, some stickers, and 2, a custom-made headband for your thumb. Step 1 is to pick your wrestler's face. Whichever emoji sticker you pick, that's your wrestler's mood for the day. Look, my wrestler's feeling pretty funny. Knock knock, who's there? Thunderstorm! Next, take the custom-made headband and stick it over the face. Thumb wrestling is a heart-pounding, high-contact sport. You don't want sweat dripping into your wrestler's eyes during a match. But don't worry, it's a little big right now. It just means as you grow up and get stronger, you get to add your wrestler look, which makes your future bright too. Okay, with your wrestler on your thumb and your name picked out, let's combine those steps together. I am Thunderstorm, the best thumb wrestler of all time. So now I want you to say your thumb wrestling name on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Scream it! Whoo, man, I am so excited I could come out of retirement. You've got our name, we've got our look, which means we only got one more thing to do, and that's thumb wrestle. Okay, fellow thumb wrestlers, it's now the time in our show when I teach you a new wrestling technique that you can use the next time you are in a match. Today's move is called the sleeper. And to help me demonstrate, I've invited one of my proteges to join us on the show. So please give a warm welcome to the Red Rocket! Okay, now let's say you are in an intense match. You tried some of the other moves I've previously shown you on my show, like the zigzag, or the 1-2 punch, but they just aren't working, or so it seems. If your opponent has managed to block those moves, it means they are exhausted and looking for the match to end as quickly as possible. That's why it's the perfect time for the sleeper. The sleeper is a trick move where it looks like you're giving up and laying down, but you aren't. You're setting a trap. First, you lay down your thumb, like the Red Rocket is doing now. That way the opponent think they have the perfect time to strike. At the last second, you move your thumb out of the way and use their own thumb momentum against them, quickly putting your thumb right back where it belongs on top of theirs. Now, practice is one thing, but I wanted to show you all this move in a real competition. That's why Red Rocket here is going to fight my biggest rival. Literally biggest. Welcome to the ring, my nemesis, Big Mike, aka Thumbder Strike. Okay, good. Good. Now, you might think, based on the size of Thunder Strike, that Red Rocket doesn't stand a chance. But let me tell you, it's Thunder Strike who isn't gonna know what hit him when Red Rocket uses the sleeper. Well, there you have it, Ezra Bright fans. The sleeper strikes again. Congrats, Red Rocket. I hope you'll use what you've learned today the next time you're in a thumb wrestling match. This is Thunderstorm. Sane, see you next time on Thunder and Lightning.